We're back with more Hitman. We're starting the final mission in the game. Or at least in the first game here.
What do we think?
Yeah.
Stay and Bay
I don't know what we're doing. And I just realized I'm using the wrong fucking mic. So let's try to fix this. There we go, and here we go. Alright.
Okay.
So,
The momentum in the house has really been in...
Shit, did not mean to do that. Try and listen to RHAP.
Ask that for
On the... We'll go home.
So yeah,
that is the thought right
still
now.
not sure exactly what we're supposed to be doing right now.
I feel like it could change, but it does seem to be leaning that way. If I had to pick, I would think Davon stays.
Okay.
Yeah, the momentum in the house has really been in Davon's direction the whole time, because you've had... This week could have gone either way if you had people that had stronger opinions towards the Bailey side of things. Right. It really was just Enzo, and David as well, but David is David. Doesn't really have a lot of pull. But you have Danny, you have Christmas, and you have Nicole, who have all been advocating for Let's Do Bailey this week.
That was interesting. I did record a decent amount of Yakuza 0. I got through chapter 14.
They don't care.
I did some work for my other channel. I watched, 2 episodes of Australian Outback. Took my notes on that. I did do all the prep for my Big Brother Heroes vs. Villains video. And also, obviously, Big Brother was on tonight, and then also, okay, we see one of them over there.
It's like, yeah, no worries. I think you'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Social media will be once again lit with our latest evicted house guest coming out. We'll be watching it. Did Janelle have a poll tonight of who wore the punishment costume better?
Yes,
Janelle or Nicole?
She did. She's like completely unbiased polling here. Just want to know. Throwing it out there.
Yeah, that was great.
Although to be fair, her costume was a lot easier to wear. She was great in it, Janelle did, but you know, I mean, in comparison, a big giant box versus like a star.
No.
Yeah. Matt, do you think that we will see the non-jury
what the fuck?
players
She's right here.
for the finale?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Everybody else obviously will still be having...
Oh, I don't have any weapons.
So they can come back to the stage and hang out with Julie, all in masks, I'm sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if we turn over to the mini screens behind her, and yeah, they'll pop up for sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Do we think, Asia, is this going to be a 9-0 vote on Thursday night?
Well, we have Enzo voting this week, so he could throw a wrench in things.
That's a good point. Yeah, what's it called? A monkey something? Yeah.
Right. A wrench for the monkey.
Yeah. And
so
David as well could potentially just...
Who will they blame the hinky votes on?
Right.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. Potentially. I think that of these two options, Bailey or Davon, I think that I can live with Davon staying, give her a chance. I think that that Davon has more of, I don't know where she is on the legacy watch, but I feel like that, you know, she's the 3-time player. She's the person that has, I think, more of an arc in terms of like her Big Brother trajectory. And so I think that it means more to her than it does to Bailey, so I think that of these two options, I think I'm okay with Bailey going out here.
I've watched a lot of these two. I mean, we all have over the past couple of years. Davon having been, this is her 5th reality show since she started. Bailey's on her 3rd. Both of them, I've really enjoyed watching the two of them.
I just want to see something.
Season. I think a lot of people have. The dynamic that they formed, and Davon said this many times, I didn't know her. I just met her when I first moved in. Like, she's reached out. We didn't really connect very much or well at all.
Come on.
She talked to Davon and talked to Swaggy a little bit, but the two of them and the way that they've interacted in this house, and the fact that they've had each other to lean on in some tough times, and throughout all the David stuff, and throughout just every week that goes by where people are looking at them, and it's like, and again, that goes all the way to this week of like, why are we the threats in the house? Why is it us that are on the block when there's all these compies and all these big players out here? You're coming after us? We don't win anything. But the fact that they've had each other to lean on has been really great to watch. So I'm sad that, like, devastated that it's going to be ripped apart tomorrow. I do think that Davon has potential to go farther now, since she will hopefully be staying. I think that Danny and Nicole want to keep her around. Cody is, he was looking at her a little bit.
That fucking didn't work, obviously. I have no weapons, so I'm completely fucked.
So I think Davon has potential here.
Yeah, I think Day can do much better without Bay, and than Bay could do without Day. Because I think it would be a situation where Bailey hasn't really been trying to position herself in the house this week, even while being on the block. So it would be a situation where she could end up on the block very well next week. Whereas Day is kind of like a few people aren't really looking her way. So, you know, depending on how the chips fall, or whatever the saying is, I think Davon will be in a good position. I think she'll be okay.
Hey, do you see a path for Davon? Like, what does the best case scenario for Davon look like?
Yeah, so right now she's aligning with Danny and Nicole. They don't want Christmas to be a part of this anymore because they did form this girls' alliance, and ever since the big fallout the other night,
okay, that actually somehow worked.
Nicole. So I think that as long as Danny's sights can be narrowed in on Tyler, then I think it'll give an opportunity to start looking at Tyler, start looking at Ian, you know, as a winner, even, you know, wasting HOH on getting David out. So I think it buys her some weeks, and I'll be interested to see if she can really, like, nurture a relationship with Enzo and have a stronger relationship with him, because right now Enzo is closer to Bailey than Day, which is why Enzo is one of the only ones who want to keep Bay. So I think there is a path depending on relationships that are going to be formed moving forward.
You really think you're getting
So Melissa, so for Davon, really it sounds like the best case scenario is really that hoping that the women's alliance really takes hold, and all she has to worry about is that Nicole Franzel won't tell the guys about the women working together, and this could be smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing. She's got this in the bag. We might as well give her the check now. No, I mean, like, honestly, it's a...
Hold on, let me see. Nicole. Okay, let's just channel Nicole. Will you keep the women's alliance a secret from Cody and the guys?
She's told other people, like, I mean, Danny's the one that spilled it to...
Rewind. Freaking way up. No.
That would have been so good if I would have nailed it. Yeah.
Try a little bit, fix it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Danny,
it's already out there, right?
Yeah, Danny already told Cody about the 4 girls, and then
It wasn't even
Nicole told Cody.
Wasn't even Nicole?
Yeah, Nicole told him second, so she was late to the game. Wow, we're so quick to blame Nicole.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I know some sad news in the house in the last 24 hours. I know that Cody was informed that his grandfather passed away. Has Cody been kind of checked out?
He actually seemed a little better today, actually. You know, he said last night he didn't want to make it a big deal. He obviously was, you know, sitting there grieving. People were comforting him and all that stuff. But then I think today he's been trying to just himself back into it. He did get a letter from home. He went to the diary room yesterday, which is how he found out. And I'm sure that the letter was, you know, very, like, keep going. We want to see you win this. We want to see you go all the way. So keep your head in there. And Cody's the kind of guy that you can just tell. He'll get his head back on, and he'll be fine. So he seemed okay today, but I'm sure, you know, he's obviously still going through it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other business in the house that we should talk about before we head into tomorrow?
Christmas had the nerve to ask Day if she was safe if Day gets HOH.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you truly think the Girls Alliance is a thing? First of all, you wouldn't even have to ask that. So that shows that you still don't seem secure with Day. So I was like, why are we even having this fake conversation with Day? Like, no, yeah, you're good. No, you're not good. So that was crazy of Christmas to think that Day would consider nominating her.
Yeah. We've had a little bit of David doing some testing on people, and
I think it's like COVID testing?
No.
Yeah.
David's in the DR waiting with the stick. No, he's because he was the only one that was really, like, him and Enzo that were pushing to keep Bailey, and he was telling Davon, I'm telling people that I want Bailey to stay to see if it gets back to you, so we'll see if that does anything. So we'll see if David's kicking his game up a notch or two. Worth watching.
Okay. All right. Endurance Comp on the way on Thursday night, and we're expecting the wall, correct?
We're always expecting the wall,
I
aren't
feel
we?
like they were expecting the wall last week. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they always say it, but it never happens.
Yeah. This is the wall basically like the Dan and Derek of the preseason, and then ultimately they're not going to be there.
Right.
I mean, they have to do it eventually, right? Like, Taryn, I think, was saying this morning, like, they blew their whole everything on last Sunday doing the hour competition, so they gotta do something on this Sunday.
I just hope that it's a wall comp. It's not a wall comp based on upper body strength. I hope it's just like a, can you stay on because you want it, not because you physically, like, you are very strong or, you know, whatever. Because I just feel like those are always, I don't know. There's no way I can do one of those.
It is a wall, and still Memphis comes them out, I think, you know.
Oh, Memphis for sure.
We did it, but...
I'm just saying, some of the people that people are looking for to win HO
Damn it.
from the wall, so let's hope it's a wall.
Yeah.
Hopefully we wake up tomorrow to that scroll across the screen. Check in with the live feeds tonight.
Damn it.
Watch the
We almost had it.
Right.
Yeah, so, I forgot if I mentioned this yet or not, but the current plan is that once we finish this, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to finish Yakuza 0. I think I'm just going to rush through Yakuza 0, the end of Yakuza 0, just get that out of the way, and then come back to Hitman 2 and then play that.
Mad that the two people you put on the block are mad that you put them on the block. So I'm interested to see where Christmas goes after this, to see, you know, is she going to still rely on the committee, or is she going to be nervous about going to block? And if she does go on the block, is she going to fly off the handle? So I'm kind of curious to see where her game goes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm interested to see also how they present the giant fight tomorrow night. That'll be interesting.
Julie's gonna have the most dramatic reaction to lead us into the episode.
Yeah, now, is this edited out of order? Because didn't that happen before the veto competition, right?
No.
Right before the veto ceremony?
No, it was after.
You know what? It was a long weekend. So,
It was it was a long week for all this stuff. It all blended together. It was like one thing after another.
It felt like they usually do the ceremony on Monday, and Tuesday felt like a Monday. Yeah, okay. So we'll see that.
We're gonna see Daily Punishment tomorrow night as well.
Right. That they did edit out of order because she did that the night of the veto.
I don't think we're gonna see it.
I know. I think I
do, right?
Ah, damn it.
Leave in the house.
We almost had it.
well edited. I think they're gonna be like, yeah, okay, no one cares. She did too well. She kind of ruined it for us. We wanted to see someone struggle, and then it was like, oh, wait, she did it in what, like 5 minutes?
You have to edit around the tricycle breaking every couple minutes.
Right.
Maybe they should scrap it. I don't know.
Okay. Alright, let's talk about what else is going on here on robhasawebsite.com. It looks like Canada's Drag Race finale. Check out what Liana and Amon and Beth had to say about the finale of Canada's Drag Race over on our reality TV wrap-up feed. And then the Mole Patrol continues. Find out, is Josh Wiggler going to know who the mole is? Find out with the great Josh Wiggler, Jessica Lees, and Brooklyn Zed over on Mole Patrol. Then it's Taryn's Live Feed Update Solo Edition on Thursday, September 10th. What a way to honor the First Lady of Podcasting on her birthday. It will be Solo Taryn to get you ready for Eviction Day on Thursday of this week. And then, I had the pleasure of talking to the great Shannon Gus last night, and we talked about why people should check out International Survivor. It sounded like there's some news that we will not be seeing Survivor anytime soon, but we want to catch up on International Survivor and talk with Shannon Gus about how to do it, what you should watch, what order if you want to bounce around, and much more with the great Shannon Gus over on our Survivor podcast feed. Then more stuff to come. Love Island recap. Kirsten McInnes and Brian Scally are recapping Janelle and Tyler's favorite show. How come, did Tyler maybe mention that, like, they're doing a Love Island season? If I get out now, I can catch the rest of it.
Get out now. You can catch the Casa Amor.
They're gonna have Casa Amor this season, and they had this in the UK version, and it was really awesome. Alright, Love Island. Okay. On the Purple Pants podcast, Bryce is back this week. Check out what Bryce had to say. Beth, is Bryce fucking some Big Brother on this episode also?
Oh my god, we did it?
Weekly co-host.
That was so fucking easy.
I have to share my
Up about Big Brother Plus. Bryce is going to talk about his
Wow, we did it.
with the proposition.
I thought that would be a lot more difficult.
2 weeks ago, so I'm sure you will enjoy hearing from Bryce on the Purple Pants podcast on News AF. The owner of a Jelly Belly factory is giving away the factory to one lucky person who finds this special golden ticket. Although I saw news today that this whole thing might be a scam.
Yeah, there's fine print there. I read the fine print. You know, there's a lot more to it. It's not as generous and easy as Willy Wonka.
We talk about it with Danny and Tyson on the latest News AF.
I didn't catch one.
And then, the slop with Matt Hoffman. Had a lot of fun on Monday, catching up with Hop. Had some great Enzo stories. Played some footage of Enzo on the live feed. Talking with Ian about Halloween. A lot of fun with Matt this week over on the slop. Then, last night, the LFC Roundtable was back with Karen, Melissa, Brent, and Amon also on the LFC Roundtable. Melissa, I did not catch it live, but it was a great listen this morning.
Well, thank you. There was a lot to discuss.
Yeah, great stuff. Every Tuesday night, join the LFC Roundtable, and then tomorrow night, we will see what goes on Eviction Night, where Brent will be back with us, Mari, and Chappelle on Thursday night. Should be a fun recap as we find, or maybe start to find out who our new HOH is. We'll see. So as we get to the HOH by the end of the episode, of course, all of this podcast is made possible by the patrons of Rob as a podcast. Find out more about everything we're doing at robswebsite.com/patron. And on Thursday nights for Big Brother, hey, we are getting you ready for our Big Brother pregame show. That is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
My Spider-Man video came out today. It performed mediocrely,
it's
but
my wife's birthday,
better than my Ghost of Tsushima video, I guess.
Coming on early.
That's something.
And take your calls live, 7 p.m. Eastern, 1 hour before the episode. Get you ready. Okay? My wife understands. Maybe she'll call in with her Big Brother question. Of course, you can follow us on social media at Rob Has a Podcast on Twitter, at RHAP Grams on Instagram, and at Rob's a Podcast on Facebook. Okay? And then also, I just want to quickly mention
Oh, looks like Anti-Cal's back on Friday.
From Zeke Smith today. He wanted me to help get the word out about the Sunday VertQuest special buff. Sunday VertQuest is going through cancer treatment, and it's a fundraiser to help raise money for Sunday. The proceeds are going directly to Sunday. You can go to ZeekerChief.com and get the Sunday buff, which is going to be shipping to the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. You can get it at ZeekerChief.com, and I'm sure there's links on Zeke's Twitter as well. All right, great show tonight. Of course, Matt, where can we hear more about what you're doing?
Yes, plenty of stuff going on. If you are a Glee fan, still one of these days we'll talk to Rob about something over there. We'll get him to watch an episode of Glee over in the choir room. With
Is that it?
I think I watched the pilot.
It's really it for the season. I mean, again, narratively, I don't give a shit about any of this. But
that's not the pilot, but it's season 1.
First episode? Yeah.
there we go.
The last episode of season 1.
That's the game. That was fucking easy, that final mission there.
Challenge is not
I'm very surprised at how easy that was and how quick that was.
A couple of previews with that coming up here and there, so.
Again, like, I do think this is a game I'll keep installed. I do think this is a fun game to, like, just pop in and play at points.
We can spoil them. Like, alright, if you're averse to challenge spoilers, yeah, is that for real?
Natalie Anderson is out there filming the challenge. Big Brother names. We had Amber Borzotra.
You know, I'm happy for Natalie Anderson, let me just say very quickly.
Yeah.
Because I know she took this survivor loss very hard.
Yeah, no, the challenge is.
So let's see. Do we want to try
I don't know
these?
what she did on the Edge of Extinction.
Should I try
get her
these?
Out there against these players, like she
Patient
made it to the
Zero.
show. She's a Great social player. I'm excited. But yeah, Amber Borzocha,
Source
famously,
talk.
possibly had been in
She's already passed her COVID test.
bounced
She's
on
ready to
over
go.
there. And then we also
Yeah.
thought that Mark Jensen was out there, but apparently
Yeah.
he's not. So that's not the case anymore.
Bessie's
Yeah.
back on, right?
Bessie's back. Casey and Josh are there. So we'll see. Should be a fun time.
Should we try it? You know what? We have extra time. Why not? Let's try it.
Back on
Let's just see what
Your
happens.
targets are 2 members of Liberation, a doomsday
All
cult
right.
planning an attack
Asia.
in Bangkok.
So this is just like, okay, so yeah, this is just more
Yeah, you
missions.
can.
No real narrative
Asia
or
like
anything.
Asia, so AYSHA,
A
like
reclusive millionaire operating under the
ASIA.
codename Loxley has provided evidence that the cult is planning to unleash a bioweapon
Yeah.
somewhere in the
Oh,
city.
you also have 3 A's.
Masquerading as a self-help group,
Whoa, yeah,
the cult is at the Himmelplan Hotel, hosting an art
By the way,
exhibition
Matt,
entitled
that I
A Study of
complimented
Life,
your shirt
Death, and
earlier. If anybody
Rebirth,
can find a
viewed through
screen
the
cap
lens
of
of
me from the
atrocity.
final tribal council of Survivor
When you consider
Amazon.
that plan.
Twinning.
Additionally, I have learned that a small
I'll
group
look
of
into it. I'll
potential cult
put side by
recruits is
side
present,
going.
Just
which may provide an
more at that.
opportunity to
Okay.
infiltrate.
All right. And then
I'm worried about this
Melissa,
47.
at
The cult plan is in
Melissa
its final
with 3
stages.
A's
The
on
sooner we
Twitter.
disrupt it,
She was
the
just
better.
one of the
I
panel
shall leave you to
of
prepare.
moderators on the great debate between Rob and Akiva.
Yes, yes, so it's very fun. I like judging. So,
Yes. Okay.
people, things, contests, all of them.
Yeah. What else is
Fun time.
going on?
Go listen.
Some dog sitting.
Lockpick.
No, I mean, yes, I have multiple dogs that my parents
Yeah, I
have,
mean,
but
I'm
I
surprised we got through that quickly.
sold.
I'm not gonna commit to doing this DLC just because it feels like it's the same shit, just different
Like
targets.
Christmas with your star babies, but
Yeah,
dogs.
but yeah, just a ton of dogs all over the place.
Giant
running
dogs.
around. Just giant dogs.
Okay. All right. We'll be back tomorrow night for.
Yeah, as I said,
our
I think what I'm gonna
midnight
do is
recap
I'm just gonna try to finish
of,
Yakuza 0 at this
Subscribe to
point.
the podcast. RobIsWebsite.com.
Just get that out of the
We
way.
appreciate your feedback and Star Baby ratings over on Apple.
So that we can
Podcasts.
play
Definitely if
Hitman
you
2
want.
kind of just more
Bye.
uninterrupted. That and also, I want to have Yakuza 0 done this week. And something I kind of forgot about is that on Friday I plan on recording my mid-season power ranking, which probably means I won't have time to finish Yakuza 0 this week. So it's like, if that is the case, so it's like, I'd rather just fucking get it done. So after this episode here, we are going to be playing Yakuza 0, try to wrap that up. And yeah, after that we'll move on to Hitman 2, the Far Cry series immediately after that,
Welcome to
and then...
Bangkok. The exhibition should be easy enough to locate, but there are
Yeah,
a
this is
number
the
of
same
VIPs
location,
staying at the
right?
hotel, and you should expect them to visit the exhibition along with their security entourages. Good hunting, 47.
Yeah, like this is the same hotel thing, but we're like heading across. Is that the only difference? Okay, I mean, that's like the difference here. So that's interesting, actually. Yeah, as I said, I think I'll keep this game installed, just because I feel like this is going to be the type of game that, like, maybe at some random point I'll feel like popping in and playing, and then, just go ahead and play it. Wait, how do we get over there, though? But again, like, I can't believe how quick that final mission was. I mean, obviously we didn't do the stealth opportunities, which is, like, a lot of the more fun stuff in the game. But we just blew through that mission. Wait. Fuck. This map. There we go. Oh, they're in here. Oh, so they are in, so it is the same fucking thing. So it is, yeah, so it's the same locations. It's just different targets. Yeah, they're right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel too incentivized to really play these then.
The Liberation cult has installed itself in the southwest penthouse wing, and the exhibition is open to hotel guests. You should be able to acquire your targets there. Proceed at your discretion.
Like, I can't believe how quick that was. Like how much was this game? Like, how much were these episodes?
No, I decided against it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish this. This is, right now I'm just wasting time because we're only 25 minutes in.
That is Oybek Nabazov, self-declared teacher and cult leader. His second in command won't be far off.
Wow. I'm glad I went out. No way. Take him down with extreme prejudice. You shouldn't mess with me.
Fuck. Yes, like this isn't even that difficult of one. Like they're right next to each other. Whatever. I'm good. I don't need to, like, I don't need to play these. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna play some Yakuza 0. Yeah, just try to get through that. Yeah, I feel pretty content with my experience with this game. I will be doing a video on my other channel about talking about my experience with this game, but also include Hitman 2 as well, so that's, I obviously gotta wait for that. I'm trying to think, like, if I were to, like, do a ranking, how would I rank them? I think this one's gotta be at the bottom. Japan's at the bottom. Then probably Colorado's second to last, then probably Marrakesh is fourth to last, and then I think Bangkok, Sapienza, and Paris are definitely top 3. I don't know exactly what the order would be, though, for those 3. I think Sapienza might be number 1, then 2, then 3, or 1, 2, 3. It's something like that, I think. I don't know, I really like Paris, though. I don't know. I think it's all over the place, really. Yeah, I did also, something I didn't notice until after we played the game, well, I guess we can actually just go online. Because, like, I accidentally started the game offline, so from that point I kind of had to stay offline. But when we go online here, there's something interesting that, if I knew about this pre-starting the game, I probably would have done. But right there, Game of the Year Edition Legacy Pack, which is essentially this game remade with the Hitman 2 engine, from what I understand. So that's cool. And that seems really awesome. I love how they add Hitman 3 pre-order at the end of all these. Something else, something I don't know actually. Were there other difficulties? Because it says normal, but it's like I didn't know there were other difficulties. I don't see any. Ah shit, no, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know. Are there more difficulties? Whatever. But yeah, I mean, that is it for this playthrough. I've done what I need to do. I'm pretty content with this. Again, I do think this would be a fun game to just like come back and play a little bit of every now and then, but for what I need for my video, I think we're good. So yeah, I mean, we might wait one more minute. So I'm trying to think. So I'll probably go ahead and record. Yeah, Yakuza 0 again. From what I understand, Yakuza 0, I think I'm 4 chapters away from. Oh, I have the wrong fucking mic plugged in again. Or not plugged in, but whatever. You get the point. Yeah. So Yakuza 0, I do have 4 more chapters left of that, which, from what I understand, are about an hour each. There's about 4 hours left. So I mean, like, if I can get Yakuza 0 done by tomorrow night, that'd be cool, and then we could start Hitman, and then try to get Hitman done. My goal was next Friday, but we should definitely hit that. I mean, if Hitman 2, from my understanding, is 8 missions, right? It's 8 chapters. So I mean, it will essentially be like 8 of these missions. If these missions took us like an hour each, 8 hours, we should be able to get that done within easily by Friday, and definitely probably more in line with like a Wednesday sort of thing, especially because I'm not working as much. Well, I mean, I guess work wouldn't really affect that much, to be honest. work will more so affect me being able to work more on my other channel than this one. But either way, that's it for Hitman. Again, really enjoyed this. I really enjoy playing Hitman here. I'm really excited to. I think something I'm gonna probably do is rewatch my Let's Play here, and then just kind of talk through things for my other video. That's kind of what, like, yeah, my other video is going to be talking about my experience with playing the game. And to do that, I'll probably actually just run through how I played these levels, how I did them, and what I thought about them then. But yeah, that's it. That's it for Hitman. Thank you for watching.